Imagine yourself at a restaurant, checking out the menus and getting drawn in by the mouthwatering descriptions of the dishes and drinks. But you don't know what combinations to choose, which drink to get with what food, tea, juice, soda, or which salad to complement your main dish. Do you just end up getting water? Or do you somehow end up with a nasty combo that made you regret your decision? Well, it turns out there's a scientific reason why certain foods go well with each other. It's something called food pairings. Gastronomic research has unraveled the secrets behind successful food and beverage combinations. Scientists have discovered that maximizing aromatic similarities can create a harmonious pairing, enhancing the overall dining experience. By aligning the aromas, flavors, and textures of the ingredients, the perceived harmony and homogeneity are increased, resulting in a delightful sensory adventure. But food pairing goes beyond just aroma. Researchers have explored the topic from various perspectives, uncovering principles that contribute to successful pairings. They've examined the balance of intensity and quality, considering how different flavors interact and complement each other. They've also delved into geographical identities of ingredients, understanding how regional cuisines harmonize with specific beverages. Cultural norms and individual preferences play a significant role too. What might be a perfect pairing in one's culture could be an unexpected combination in another. Food pairing allows us to explore and appreciate the diverse culinary traditions that shape our taste preferences. Today, we invite you to join us as we step into a world of diverse flavors and enchanting combinations. Our journey takes us to restaurants around Hong Kong, specializing in Hong Kong Chinese food, Thai cuisine, and Indonesian delight. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds as we dive into the secrets of food and beverage pairings.
So now we are at the restaurant. This is called Dragon Palace Tea House.
So let's check it out. Let's
go. Okay, so right now we are arriving at the Dragon Palace restaurant, and it's a very typical Chinese styled tea house. And as you can see, it's packed with people today because it's a Sunday, and a lot of Hong Kong people will come and enjoy the dim sum and tea with their loved ones after a hectic week of work.
According to research, balance of intensity works behind a successful food and beverage pairing. This principle can also be applied to some pairings between tea and dim sum. Today we have ordered 2 dim sum with stronger flavors and another 2 with lighter flavors. They are char siu bun, dumpling like siu mai, steamed rice roll with char siu fillings, and crystal shrimp dumpling. Let's see how they work with different types of tea.
Okay, so because actually for siu mai, it's with strong flavors, right? So then when you match something with a strong flavor, then we usually match with a strong tea, because pu'er's mellow and also smooth, strong taste can help to clean up the savor, salty taste of this siu mai. So then you will not feel overwhelmed by siu mai, and then you can keep going and try another siu mai then. And it also helps a bit to digest these oily things. Now we have another tea, that's jasmine tea. And then for the jasmine tea, we will match it with a lighter dim sum, that's ha gao or steamed rice roll.
Pretty light. Jasmine tea is like more lighter.
So actually, the explanation behind is that on one hand, because this is light, right? So that on one hand, it will not, the taste of that will not be overpowered by the jasmine tea. And on the other hand, you can also taste jasmine tea better because this is not that strong, the ha gao. If you taste it with siu mai, then siu mai is so strong, the flavor, then you cannot, explore the full aroma of jasmine tea.
So we're done with the first restaurant, Hong Kong, and now we will see the second one. I'll take over from here. Okay, and now we are here at the restaurant, which is Pilong Thai restaurant. Everybody around here in this corner, including myself, I think that this is a really good restaurant. We're gonna try it soon. Let's go. So Thai cuisine is really diverse as we get influence from the neighboring countries like Malaysia, Cambodia, Myanmar, Vietnam, and more. Thai food involves many ingredients that are herbal and aromatic, like this, and that. So we're gonna try in this restaurant, as well as ask for opinion from the local, Thai native as well, on what do they like and how they think about it. So,
ที่ชอบที่สุดราดหน้าทะเลชอบปูทะเลละส้มตำค่ะ
อีกอย่างหนึ่งที่คิดว่าสั่งกับส้มตำแล้วแบบดีที่สุดอย่างเงี้ยจะเลือกอะไรดีครับ
ไก่ย่างก๋วยเตี๋ยวเป็ด
So according to the interview responses and also my personal preferences, we got these 2 dishes, which is first som tam or papaya salad, basil with chicken and rice.
Wow, it's very spicy.
Very spicy.
Very spicy. I'm crying. I think it's very well seasoned with a lot of different flavors, and they match with each other very harmoniously. The spice is very sharp, but it's very fresh. I can taste a bit of sweetness in it. I think that's from the tamarind, right? This is the minced chicken and rice with basil. This is a
the long beans too. That's why. I think it's really good. Yeah, I really like it. And I think it complements really well with the jam and rice. It feels like home for me. I don't know.
I like this black tea. It's a bit sweet and it's very refreshing actually. So it matches very well with the tender chicken.
The sweet black tea is very rich too. And it kind of balances the spiciness. I think it's better with this one than the Coca-Cola.
Before Shalina dives deeper into dish and drinks pairings, it's important to know that pairings of dishes also matter. In gastronomical studies, ingredients that share similar flavor compounds are believed to match harmoniously together. In one article, the researchers even took initiative to create a common flavor compound network, which inspires me to choose somtam dominated by lime and tomatoes with the basil dish, which happen to be my favorite Thai dishes as well, and also the black tea. And about the Coca-Cola, sucrose in this drink that help dealing with like the numbness and neophobic of the spicy food like this. For me personally, I would go with like plain drinking water because I don't want to disrupt the acidic flavor of the tamarind juice, the lime in the somtam.
Okay, so now we've done the Thai restaurant, and let's go to our next location.
Let's go.
So here we are in Causeway Bay, the district with the most Indonesian restaurants in Hong Kong. And here we're in front of Kampung, the most famous restaurant in the community. Let's try it. Indonesian food is very, very diverse. As the largest archipelago, it's not a shock that Indonesian cuisine is filled with aromatics and rich in flavor and spicy. Today, not only will we be tasting, we'll also be hearing from the native Indonesians on how each drink complements each dish. Here we have two different Indonesian dishes. First one, we have rendang and rice with assorted platter. And then now we have something called soto ayam. It has a turmeric-based soup with chicken and vermicelli. We have unsweetened hot tea, orange juice, and es cendol.
Now let's try it.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
I think the soup is really well seasoned and it's very slow cooked. It gives a very nice flavor when it is mixed with rice.
Now let's see
start
which
with the
drink.
drinks. Yeah.
I would say that that one more compatible with this, but that one has like the contrasting palm sugar, like more interesting of a combination to try.
I personally think orange juice matches best with this one because this is too sweet and it has a very rich texture. But then this is already also rich texture already. So yeah, I think this one is more refreshing and it gives a better contrast with the soup.
So let's see if like the default option gonna do the best performance here.
Sure.
It's black tea, right? I think it's a little similar to the jasmine tea.
Yes.
Like a little bit of like bittersweet feeling. So it's not totally sweet. Some bitterness that make it able to go as a drink along with it.
And I like the tea actually because flavor is not like overpowered by other dishes flavor. I think I will rate this one the best. Number 2, number 3.
For me, it will be different. This one best, maybe this one second, and this one least. So now let's try the rendang, the second dish. I think they marinate the beef quite nice. So I can taste some sort of pepper, a little bit maybe garlic or something from the beef. I feel like the drink that's gonna be really good with this must be this one.
Okay.
This is like the sweetest thing here. We have many flavors here on our plate. A little bit of spiciness, a little bit of like sour. Then what else can we have more? We can have like sweetness from here. So when it goes together, all of this, it's like you have all the flavor in the spectrum, and it's a new experience.
Orange juice help ease the spiciness of this beef for sure. And it's refreshing. So it matches with every spicy food.
Now let's hear from the native Indonesians.
Enaknya sama teh tawar anget sih. Tawar juga. Jeruk. Kalau soto es jeruk atau es lemon tea. Es teh nggak suka. Suka manis.
After tasting and consulting with native Indonesians, a contrast emerged between their preference for complementary and mellow pairings and the taster's preference for more contrasting pairings. This highlights the subjective nature of food and beverage pairing, where local preferences may differ from those of different regions. The complexity of flavors and individual experiences plays a significant role in determining the ideal pairings. Scientific principles may provide a framework. Personal enjoyment ultimately guides the selection of food and beverage combinations.
So regardless of what the research and convention suggest, we after all have our own specific preferences, like if you compare myself with the restaurant staff and the internet. So explore more on what you like.
I believe that when food and drinks are well matched, it has the power to enhance your dining experience significantly. And we hope that this video can inspire you to pay more attention to it during your next meal.
Thank you for joining us on this flavorful journey. A delightful fusion of scientific principles and personal preferences. We too hope you can try your own combinations. And until next time, bye!